Yes, Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now let's go back. Cost push
Okay.
inflation. How does government deal with it? Cost push is
Okay.
about
So,
factors of production. So on labor, if labor is becoming expensive, is because it is in short supply or because government regulations are pushing minimum wages up. So the government should stop intervening in the labor market in terms of setting wages. That's one thing the government can do. The second thing is that the government can try to establish more schools, more training colleges to make sure it increases supply of labor. It can also, apart from these two, it can also try to improve living conditions or attract people to move to places where jobs are found. So for example, jobs are found in Lilongwe, but people are unemployed, but they are in Chitipa. And they don't want to move to Lilongwe because life in Lilongwe is very expensive. So maybe the government should provide more cheap, low-cost housing or whatever, okay, to attract people to where the job market is. Yeah, so on labor, that's what the government can do to improve the labor supply. Stop intervening by setting minimum wage salaries or minimum wages. Try to train more people to increase supply of labor and do measures to attract people to move to where jobs are found. You can check around, you can do some investigation and see what other things government can do. On the capital, the cost of capital is interest. So government can use a number of things. Fiscal policy, make sure the government doesn't overspend. Because when the government overspends, it borrows money so that it can overspend, meaning spending beyond the budget, beyond its resources. So they go and borrow money, and that pushes interest rates up. So they should stop doing that. The second thing is to make sure the monetary policy, the Reserve Bank, reduces lending rates so that interest rates become low. So companies can borrow cheaply. So they don't have to think about, oh, we borrowed money very expensively, so let's recoup our money through increasing prices of their commodities. What about land? I don't know, honestly, what the government can do if land is becoming expensive. I have no idea. Because it cannot create more land because there's a land shortage. But maybe you can, I mean, you are younger than me, so you might be brighter and you might think of what, I don't know, what the government can do. On the entrepreneurship, the government can regulate that companies should not make unreasonable profits. They are making those unreasonable profits because maybe they are charging more prices for the goods that they are selling. So the their sales volume becomes so huge, abnormally huge. Or government can try to create competition in the market instead of having a monopoly, because that's where abnormal profits are made.
Yes.
So government can create more competition, no monopolies and things like that. So to reduce the cost of production, these four factors that come into production are the ones the government can look at. Okay, so that's the area number 3. Number 4 is what you wrote on your assignment. I don't want to believe that mumango kopera nkuchita paste zinthu osazichita understanding kumati nachita submit assignment. So I will test you again on
Okay.
theories of trade. Okay? That's
Okay.
the area number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 is the issue of inflation versus unemployment.
Okay.
Is inflation always bad? Does it cause unemployment? It's something that we have already discussed on business cycles. So if you have read quite a lot about this, you may actually find 2 related questions on it.
Mm-hmm.
The last one, number 6, area of study is
Come again?
number 6, area of study. Remember, we had consumer sovereignty, 1, unemployment, types of unemployment and causes, 2. 3 is cost push inflation.
Yes.
4 is theories of trade.
Yes.
5 is the issue of inflation and unemployment as it relates to that market thing, the demand and supply curve, aggregate demand, aggregate supply.
Mm-hmm.
So here I'm trying to put you to a situation where you'll be forced to concentrate on the relationship between inflation and unemployment and whether any of these things are bad or good.
Okay.
Number 6 is on balance of payments. Which we also covered recently in class. So,
Yes.
balance of payments is about clearing payments in terms of imports and exports, right?
Yes.
So what are the main accounts there? What are balance of payments made of? So you have mainly current account and capital account. So you should be able to explain these things if you want to answer this question.
Okay.
Of course, some people talk about 3 accounts. Some people talk about current account, capital account, and financial account. For me, the main components of balance of payments are these 2, capital account and current account. So I want you to show how well you know about these things. What is a current account? What is a capital account? What does current account compose of? As you know, current account is where you have balance of trade, imports and exports. Capital account is where you are dealing with issues of capital, incomes, interest paid, profits paid, okay? Things like that. Something that is invisible. Because there's what we call visible trade and invisible trade. The visible trade is where you have current account, exports and imports. The invisible trade is where you have things such as remittances, things such as income earned from companies located abroad, and things like that. So you have capital account and current account. So study that area as well. So that makes there's no exchange rate issues. There's no straightforward income accounting. We are not calculating GDPs. So in short, it is very related to the final parts of our course. Sinabwerere kubuyo kufusa zakale. Most of it is more of the second half of the course. Zimene ndakufusa. Zimene ukazipeze pamayeso. So these are the 6 areas.
Noted, sir.
Yeah, any question? Before I wish you good luck.
I just got that. Sometimes I laugh. I even mentioned you several times here at home. Said I have a lovely lecture, Mr. Sisa. And this
The
issue
good thing
of
is we'll be meeting next semester as well, because your course, I take a lot of courses in your course until you finish. Chinetwork chamba kuvutaso. Network yamba kuvuta network.
better. I'm able to hear you.
Jama.
Yes, now I can hear you.
Yamba jama network.
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying kuti tizi kumana kosi yako hii. Because
Okay.
mpaka umalize, I take a lot of courses in your program.
All right.
So you are stuck with me until you graduate.
No, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think slowly now I'm getting along now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Any
I think
question
if
before we go our ways?
No, it's just I think most of these things remain to my side. I need to I think I need to study much and
Yeah,
deep
you just
about
need
this inflation thing.
to read and see kuti ma area ngati amene wa aroweza bwanji. Litu mbali.
No, so far no question, but if anything, I will ask you, sir.
Yeah, tikumana.
All right, sir.
Yeah, tikumana next semester.
No problem.
Bye. Good luck.